Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 3. In the last episode, we got the first two Hard Stars in Cloudy Park. I had to go off screen and record proof that I got the third one, as you can see here. And now, we are going to go to 4-4 and get the rest of the Hard Stars for Cloudy Park. This involves an orange. Or some guy who looks like an orange, I guess. And apparently this game does use something from Kirby Superstar after all. I mean, we did hear this song somewhere in World 2, but I'm just now mentioning it too. And it's at a different pitch, but it's still the same gourmet race theme that you know and love. And I don't know why I'm attacking all these guys. They're just going to split into three, and they're just going to make me waste more of my time. Let's go over here. You can get Choo-Choo here if you want. You want to come over to this level with Koo, though. Because if you probably couldn't tell, you will have to do things that involve the air currents here. Or rather, the air current will make it impossible to get to where you want to go unless you have Koo with you. And interestingly, I do want to get some stars while I'm here, just to get more lives, and if I could actually turn around and hit things, that would be great. Apparently, it is really hard to turn around for some reason. Don't know why. So anyway, we're past all that now. I got quite a few stars just going through this section. And it's time to do even more stuff. There are some little areas near here that you can break the blocks above just by standing on them, just by putting our weight against them. And it's a good thing we are finding these areas, because with Koo, it is easier to fly against the current and get some of the things that we need. Also, why did you? There you are. I need you, because I'll be able to rain death on everything as the air current just pushes me forward. Especially with these things. I definitely do not like these little white puffball enemies, because they just make everything harder. And it's a good thing I got a one up here, because I can get another one right here, which is awesome. And I do want to get not only the Pep Brew, but also the Maximum Tomato, even though I have no use for the Maximum Tomato at this point. Also, I don't like you. Go away. And now we got this area. We could fly through this, and it's probably for the best that I should. But I do want to take out the enemies as I go through, because it will make getting through here a little bit easier, and make getting the stars around here a little bit easier too. There are quite a few stars in this stage, and that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit you with the shock power-up, not run right into you. Now I believe either the next section or the section after this oh, it's this section. This is the section that you need Koo for. You'll be fighting off the mummy balls as they make their reappearance finally, after being in the first two Dreamland games. Same as ever, you can only take them out with an air puff, but if you do have an ability, you can use it to take them out as well. And I do want to get the stars here, and you want to go as far to the left as possible, because you will need Koo to get to this battle. Now, you don't necessarily need Koo to get in here. It's what you do after this part that requires Koo. And this guy just kicks a sandal at you. You can use that as something to spit at him in case you don't have an ability. And you want to avoid that spinning attack where he bounces around the room as well. If you swallow him, you do get the parasol ability. So there's that. And this is what you need Coup for. To grab this little orange guy. If you don't have Coup, you won't be able to grab him. You'll have to go all through the stage all over again with Coup. And hopefully without losing Coup too. In order to get through this with the Heart Star. With the ability to get the Heart Star at least. And wow, I am just not doing very well here. I'm getting destroyed yet again, and I may lose a life here. Because this game is just a jerk at times. And if you would just come down here. At least you three disappear after a short time. And apparently, we needed to put an orange on the snowman's head. Or maybe this orange is the snowman's head. I don't know. But apparently the body has its own head. And that was not what I wanted. Thanks, game. So it looks like I'm going to have to go through here. Or rather, go through 3-6 and pick up Rick, because we will need Rick for the 5th stage here in order to get the Heart Star. Hopefully, I can heal while I'm here a little bit. There is a... What is it? There is a Maxim the Tomato somewhere in the stage. Well, it's not like I'm going to need it now. I thought that would hit him, but apparently he jumped right into me. Great. Also, these guys do have something in them. Or somebody in them, rather. Not sure if I ever showed that off. But, well, we now have a fresh new health bar. So we might as well just go ahead and take advantage of it as we get to the Obsidian Pyramid again, just to get Rick. Because I don't think you're going to find him anywhere in 4 or 5. Getting a little ahead of myself here. And thankfully that whole first section is over, so I can just make my way through here. Hopefully not take a whole bunch of damage. Wait for all these balls to fall before jumping across the pits. Where are you? There you are. Kirby, I need you to run. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes double tapping isn't the most responsive thing in the world. And I want to get the fire ability because that's what I used during the practice run of the stage. And I want to get it. Now, we're going to get our pet brew again. And we're going to get Rick. Let's go ahead and exit the stage. And go back to 4-5. Now you have to clear this entire area with Rick in order to get the Heart Star for this stage. And there is a little bit of trickery to it involved. I wouldn't say it's dead easy, but... No, I forgot you can drop down from those bridges, but at least I had the wall ability to save, the wall jump ability rather to save me. Speaking of the wall jump, you will need it for this stage. And I jumped off that enemy and destroyed it. And bounced back up. Like so. We will need to do that too later on. So you can get through this with Rick, assuming you know what to do. And you will have to have the wall jump mastered a little bit. Just to do things in this stage and get rid of all the enemies that are here. And 1, 2, 3. And there's a Max in the Tomato that I was talking about. Remember, when Rick's feet are all the way back forward again, or rather when his feet are forward, hold the control pad against the wall, press A to jump. When his feet are back forward, keep holding the control pad towards the wall and keep pressing A. Keep pressing A when his feet are against the wall. Like so. You probably got a better example there, but just to be safe. And I'm taking it slow here to get rid of all these guys. And these guys too. And this guy does leap back up, so I can take care of him with the fire ability rather easily. And taking it slow here really helps. Again, you have the wall jump ability to fall back on once you know the rhythm for it. And you'll definitely need it here. And we need to jump off these things. That was not how I intended that to go down, but you kind of get the point of what you're supposed to do there. And you want to be a little low below these Gordos so you can switch sides during the wall jump. After that, the rest of this section is simple. This is going to be a little more difficult with the ability to breathe fire. I think I'll manage, though. And I need to make sure that I always make a running jump in case I need to make a leap of faith. Because that way I can always reach a wall. That was close. Almost ran into something. Almost ran into something there. Almost ran into something there too. And I got him, so... Nope. Thankfully, I'm able to jump into that pterodactyl from the other side and make it to the exit. And apparently 2 head bops are like that are enough to defeat it. And there is Rick's female companion there. Not sure what her relationship to him is. But we will take the Heart Star. And we will go through this door. And, I'll take that. Apparently I can't tell the lean back from the lean front, which is why I couldn't get the Max and Tomato. And we got this guy now. This stage is a little long in the tooth, but if you know what to do, you can get through this stage fairly quickly, I suppose. But enough talking, let's go for some action here. And this little area here, if I could do this, that'd be great. There we go. This little first section is fairly simple. We can just do some basic platforming here and go through this door. Now this guy will drop these little shadow bombs, and for best results you want to stand beneath 2 blocks or between 2 blocks, whether you are on top of them or below them. That way his projectiles will take care of the blocks at the same time, both blocks at the same time, and you can get to this section. Be ready to dodge some Shotzo shots, whether it be ducking or jumping. And then we want to get past this little crusher block. Kirby, I need you to run. And you can get Nago, Ku, and Rick in this area here. There is a trick to it, as you'll soon see. Just go down this door and get this guy to blast a path to the doors you want, and presto, you'll be able to get that animal buddy. Now we need to stand between 2 blocks here. There we go. We're now on the other side. We can just go up here. And this will get a little hairy here. Okay, now. Time to get rid of all these guys. At least they're not as bad in this game as they were in the second one. They were terrible in the second one. Also, that happy yellow one is a lot faster than the other ones. Now, let's see here. Okay. That's pretty much it. I wanted to see if there were any stars anywhere. And you could go forward, but if you enter this room, you meet this guy. Notice that he's upside down. You want to keep that in mind. And now we got these guys. If I had the firepower up, this would be a little bit simpler, but alas, I do not have it. After losing it in the last stage. And after getting past all these guys, we're going to go through this door. Now remember, the guy we met in the other door was upside down. So from top to bottom, it's got to be 5 blocks, 3 blocks, 1 block, 1 block, 3 blocks. This is where ability to shoot things comes into play. Okay. We got that taken care of. Okay. This is do or die. And there we go. That's how you do it. Had to be very careful doing that, and I had to concentrate a little bit, but that's how you do it. And now, if we just keep running all the way to the right, we can run over the gaps, and we can avoid all these guys. And now for this area. You're probably thinking, hey, if I just go all the way to the right, have this guy open the path for me, and just let me go through, that will help me get through this area, right? No. You see all those guys who are in that little nook and cranny in the bottom there, the little spike guys? They will get you if you go through the last door. Instead, you want to go to the one before it. This takes you right here. If you enter the one to the far right, you would have been in the center, and those 2 spike guys would have just nailed you. Now, we have this area. Let's swallow each one of these guys. Break the wall behind them. Get rid of the power they had. And grab some power-ups, because we're definitely going to need them. And that was pretty cool that we did that, because that allowed us to get a 1-up. Here's a pet brew here. And here's another 1-up. Sadly, we cannot get a maximum tomato here. That's the only power-up we can't get in this room. And now I want to stand in the center of this area to get even more stars. Perfect. And that will do it. It'll get us through this room. Now here, remember the drawings from the first room? Well, some of them will come to life and act like the enemies that they are drawn to be as. And they are only fully vulnerable when they are animated. So you want to be careful. Like so. That enemy almost got the drop on me. Yeah, in case they don't hit you, in case you don't hit them with your ability or whatever you have for an attack, get closer and get them to shake. That'll do it. And that went a lot more swimmingly than the last video, even though the last video was also pretty good too. We got our heart star. Don't forget to grab the heart star as always. And, I guess I'll take the maximum tomato, why not? I do need to get some practice with that though. But next up is the battle with Otto, or Ado, or Addo, Not sure how to pronounce that name. And we will take him on, or her, or them on, in the next video. So join me next time where I take on the boss of Cloudy Park, Otto, and then head on to level 5. We're getting pretty close to the end of the game now. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!